B flat harmonica today. All right, let's do this. Hopefully I'm live. I'll do a little double check on my phone. It's a little early here this morning. I want to say happy Father's Day before I forget. If you're a father, I hope you're enjoying the day. And again, happy Father's Day to you. Today I want to talk about Little Walter, Sad Hours. This shouldn't be, I don't think, a long stream. I think I'm just going to give you a little information today on the introduction and the outro and talk about it loosely, but not too loose, and give you some direction here. And hopefully this will be helpful today. So let's jump right in. B flat harmonica. If you don't know Little Walter, you should know him. If you love blues harmonica, get into Little Walter. And Sad Hours is a wonderful slow blues. So right around 30 seconds, Walter comes in with this, again, second position B flat harmonica. So what I'll do is I'm just going to start by kind of playing a little bit with it for the sake of copyright. I don't know if that'll help, but I'm just going to start it right where he comes in and play a little bit. All right, let's stop it right there. So what do we know about this song? We know it's in second position. We know he's on a B flat. And we know that we're going to need a lot of air to accomplish some of these lines. So I'm going to play that very first line that he starts on and get you started here. So try this with me. B flat harmonica. Let me slow it down. It requires a decent amount of air, a lot of control on your part. So slow inhale on this. Get your air out before you play the line. Kind of get a little quick breath in, and all your air, you should dump it out. He's dipping. What's cool is that it's not, when he comes into that first note, it's a quick release from like approximately the full step area on 3, lifting it out, not all the way up to that natural note 3. So it's like a, and you got to make your way to 4 draw. And keep moving. This is all inhale, this whole first part. By the time you make it to hole 5, what's cool is he doesn't land on the draw clean. He's sitting on that bend and slowly lifting it out. And so I'll do this with him real quick one last time here. Right at the end of that, this recording, the copy of what I'm listening to, the quality is quite terrible, to be honest. I'm going to find a different version. So, not a different version, but on a different player to see if the quality's better. So, in this song, oh, no, I'm totally having an ADD moment. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. But here's the cool thing. If you can land on the 5, bent that quarter step, it only goes down a tiny bit. And slowly lift it up. Out of the bend. Doesn't need to come all the way up. Back down to the quarter step bend before he moves to the 4 draw descending. So bend that to the 4 draw. So the bend is on that quarter step 5. Open up, relax, 4 draw. And then the 4 blow. So you get a blow note out. 3 half step and 2 draw. Now I've called out all the notes, and there's somebody going, just write out the notes, man. Where are the tabs? Chill out. Try to play some of this with me by ear for a second. And I'll be happy to put the tablature in the video description for those that want to go right to it. Although I think that's the wrong move. Not on my part, but on your part to go right to it. Work it out by ear. Struggle a little bit. Try to find it. Then when you really are just like exhausted, yeah, check out some of the tabs. So let me play that first intro line. hold the 2-draw. Then he's coming in from the bottom. See if you can find that. Thanks to everybody that came out to the lessons from the Journey class with Adam and I, by the way. We really appreciated it. You can still grab that class and all the plethora of notes that come with it by checking out Harmonica 123 on the homepage. I'll do a little bit of the 4-chord for you as well. So that you can ear train. I'm going to play it as single notes, but just so you know what he's doing, he's all octave and split position. So you can find this octave or this single note. That's the single note version. And wait. That's not what I want. So on this next little section, I don't know why the quality of this particular track is not good, but you get the idea. You got 2 more exchanges where you don't have to move at all. That's my tip. Then you move down. And eventually, these series of octaves and splits make their way to a warble. So I'm just going to play it slowly so you can hear it. I'll play it with Walter so I don't mess anything up here. All right, just that part right there, you can figure out the turnaround and all that. But or moving off into the 5-chord and into the turnaround, but that's just a sweet series of notes from the 1 to the 4-chord. And the outro of the song is really nice, so I wanted to cover it. I just love this outro. I did a whole outros class recently on William Clark outros. Now I'm thinking I should follow that up sometime with a little Walter outro class because he's got some immaculate ways to end his songs. Rest. Try to ear train it. Just try. If it doesn't feel natural for you to ear train, you need to work more on ear training and it'll feel more natural. So if you can't bend these notes, that's going to make it obviously very challenging. But I'm right on that half step bend just to start you off. 3-draw half step. Let me make sure I didn't leave out one note. I don't think I did. Yeah, it goes quickly. But I'm slowing it down. And then on that last series of 3 notes, he's on the 2-draw. All these notes come from the 2-hole. Draw half full, you just got to move into it. So that's a little bit of Little Walter for you this morning on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you. Hope you enjoyed this little mini lesson talking about the intro and outro of Sad Hours. If you're wondering where the tabs are, work on some of the ear training. Come back to the video. And yeah, I'll update it. I will update the video description. You can always bug me and remind me if I forget. And thanks to anybody who's here live. And thanks to my member Tony who's here. What's up, Tony? There's some really cool parts in this song. This instrumental is just beautiful. So, just to give you some examples of some of my favorite lines or sounds, really almost riffing that he does. He has a section where he's really milking that 3. And he's doing things like, let's see. Just these really interesting interplay of contrast in his entire solo there. So go through it carefully. That was not a great representation, what I just did there, but he does this cool staccato thing right off the dirty kind of 5 draw area. And then off times it, syncopates it when he comes out. It's really awesome. Just go through this carefully. If you like Little Walter and slow blues, I did cover a while back Blue Midnight, which is kind of a similar vibe to this one. And yeah, I got to jump. I've got a lot going on right now, but thank you for being here. Make it a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next live stream before you know it.